Hi people, and welcome to another edition of Celebrity Updates. Today we'll be diving into all the drama surrounding the BAG concert. Before we get to it, I'd like to remind you to subscribe and hit the notification button for daily updates. Now let's get to it. On the 30th of November 2019, the BAG concert was programmed to take place. Celebrities in the Cameroonian entertainment industry and their supporters were excited about this first all-female artist concert. People were excited about female artists coming together, going against the norm which expects girls to be rivals instead of allies. Another exciting thing was that established artists were sharing the stage with upcoming artists, thereby helping these upcoming artists showcase their talents in front of a wider audience. Also, this concert served as an official comeback for one of our favorite Cameroonian artists, Gasha, who had been away from the spotlight for a while due to some issues she faced, like changing labels, alleged use of drugs, and teaming up with the wrong crowd. The main names championing the success of this Discovery concert were artist Askia and event planner Tino Foy. The numerous promotion strategies they used went a long way to get many people talking about this upcoming concert. So, on this anticipated day, fans were crowded at Lycée Bolivian Bonaberi Douala, where the concert was scheduled to take place. Despite the fact that this event had about a 5-hour late start, many fans were pleased they came due to many incredible performances and a surprise from Daphne Jam. But what fans also noticed was the absence of some of the artists programmed to perform. Artists like Gasha, Mihney, Montess, Yung Maegan, and Mel B Akwen. After and during the concert, some artists like Gasha, Montess, Yung Maegan spoke out about the reason why they didn't perform as planned. Gasha made a video saying she didn't like the way she was disrespected. She was also asked to sell tickets and she felt she was spoken to with disrespect. This was the main reason why on the day she was programmed to perform at the BAG concert, she chose to publicly hang out with someone who Askia has been very open about disliking, Toki Lala. Also on the day when this concert was going on, Toki Lala went live and for the first time she responded to all the accusations Askia had previously made about her. According to a summary made by blogger King Lord, Toki Lala made these points during her 22 minutes live video. I am a brand and want to style myself and narrative in the most decent and positive way. Please, when you come online, avoid dragging me into your mess. No one owes you an explanation for his or her life or actions. If I tell you I'm traveling and finally did not, I don't owe you a reason why I didn't. Acts don't conclude. The industry is growing with too many activities and less income. We should focus on working and securing the bag and not breaking bags. I have my privacy. It doesn't matter if you assume it's proper or not. It's not your place to judge. You have yours, which I have seen. If in case we have a misunderstanding and you target my private life, insulting my sexual life, that's targeting my partner. To think I'm educated enough not to have done same. I study, I work, I often travel, and I'm into music, so I'm extremely busy with lots of activities. That's to tell you I won't engage myself with less beneficial things. Okay, so that's what Toki Lala had to say. So after all the talk and accusations, Askia, Killer Rhymes, and Tino Foy all felt the need to set the record straight. On the 4th of December 2019, Askia aka Mami Bakala put on a post citing all the reasons why specific artists didn't come. She began with Mihney, who said, "My label says I can't be a part of any show still after my next release." Loy said, "The guys I'm working with have been against me participating and are the ones paying my bills, so I have no choice." Yung Maegan said, "My kind of people can't come to a place like that. Change location. Tino is disrespectful. I can't work with Tino. Ma, I will come, but I can't perform. But please pay for my manager's hotel room because I can't come alone. I will take care of myself." Mel B, "I will come on the day of the concert and perform. She didn't pick up my last calls, didn't show up." Gasha, disrespected by upcoming artist Maegan, angry that Tino's PA called her to come get her own tickets. Tickets she said she wanted to sell to her fans to make her own small money. She said, and I quote, "So according to you, you are doing me a favor, right? You pity me, right?" I didn't like how Gasha was doing and how quiet her career was, so I mentioned this while I was in Lala's house, and now she is mad. I felt pity for her. Only God knows what she was told and how. And finally, Montess called Tino on the day of the show, asking where the show would hold. After sharing flyers on her IG promising to be there, Tino got upset. She showed up and Tino got even angrier because she didn't attend a single rehearsal and her songs were not in the program but on a flash she brought. I don't know what happened next, but she left. Tino Foy has also released numerous statements. First one to Montess, which was accompanied by screenshots which validated his side. As for you, Montess, while you wait for more proof, this is your manager writing to me at 3:26 p.m. on Saturday saying he has no details on where the show is supposed to take place and rehearsals, etc. Whereas we have been doing 1 month of promo with your face on the flyers. There is no point trying to explain why you came and did not perform. I had already made up my mind that you won't perform under any circumstances. And he also wrote an open letter to Gasha saying, Gasha, I watched your video about your interaction with other artists. I don't know what happened, so I cannot comment. However, you said something about the Discovery show that I need to address. I heard you talking about how there was no plan and how you had to be there when pushing for rehearsals, etc. It may interest you to know that the show is a well-planned project with details you can find in the About Us section of this Facebook page. I want you to remember that what just passed is the second edition of the Discovery show, and the artists for the first show rehearsed more days. We had our initial meeting on October 14 and you received the following emails 3 days later. So he also attached the email he sent to Gasha on the 17th of October 2019. Both Montess and Gasha have responded to Tino. Gasha with indirect status update, while Montess and her manager went the route of throwing shade to Tino by saying Tino was unknown to her, she doesn't know who Tino is. So she did this by posting on the 4th of December. She said, first of all, I don't know Tino, talk less of having his cell. Second, Tino lied. I, Montess, called him. Third, I no even go that show with a flash. I don't know where they mysteriously saw a flash. And even if I be one come with my songs, was I supposed to carry the songs but in a jar? Lastly, I'll explain to you people why I showed up but didn't perform and left. That's if I deem it necessary to explain. But for the sake of my #fam Montessians, I will give detailed explanation with proof. For now, good night, talk to you all tomorrow. And Tino responded to this with a screenshot of a conversation he had with Montess sometime back on Messenger with captions, "Yet you don't know me, Tino. Keep playing yourself. By the way, your website went from Leron Ipson pages to down, yet your manager wants to school me." Another artist speaking up is Yung Maegan. She's speaking about the disrespect event planner Tino showed her, and like Tino, she is also backing her accusations with proof. Screenshots of their WhatsApp conversations were shared. Conversations involving name calling and disrespect from both sides. To this, Askia responded with another post on her page saying, "Tino was disrespectful, and yes, I was mad, but we will work together again and again and again. So to the girls who put that VN out of our group chat to the public, you achieved nothing. Now he knows how I feel about his disrespect. Next time we will all do better. Know that no matter how many deaths you dig to try and discredit anyone, you won't succeed. Some of us grew up in dead seas. You know fit dirty thing where you already get dust all corner. All we go be okay, and I advise we focus on something better instead of wasting time trying to drag people down. Explosion, the EP drops soon." So one thing I love about Askia is she never loses the opportunity of using drama to promote whatever she is promoting at that point in time. So Tino has also made a live video detailing sharing his side of the story. Click on the card which appears on the screen or the link below to watch that. Other bloggers, media personalities and artists have also weighed in on this ongoing conflict, and they had this to say: "If your manager ain't smarter than you, makes money moves that brings in the bags, then it's a porteur du sac, not a manager, or better still, assistant. Don't let this manager thing screw your career in its early stage." He also went on to say, "If you do not have money calls coming in left and right, shows left and right, trust me, you do not need a manager yet, else you will get someone who will rather block the money coming in and instead help to build your ego, which will crush your young career in the name of manager." Another media personality also said, "Yes, what I found out. Tino Foy was arrogant and disrespectful towards the female artist pre and during the concert itself. Askia caused confusion between them by passing across false narratives about some of the girls towards each other." And finally, celebrity host Vicky Fonkala had these words from Montess and her manager. Now I see why Montess is not popular with a work manager like you. I didn't even need to read the post to the end. The first two words ports were okay. Montess will be doing her career a lot of good by looking for another manager. Now I would like to hear from you guys. What is your take on this recent drama in the entertainment industry? Do you believe all the fighting is overshadowing the good in the industry, or do you think this is good for the 237 entertainment industry? That's it for our celebrity updates. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification button for daily updates. Till next time, stay blessed.